You know, every time I see one of these videos, I just be wondering how the fuck are there so many of these damn clips out there and that people be finding and just throwing up on fucking YouTube in a fucking compilation of scary videos. Like he has 107 of them, y'all. Like, I mean, I know there's like a excuse me. Like I know the internet is like a big place and shit. All that. Hold on. Excuse. Wow. Excuse me for fucking dying. I mean, I know the internet a big place and stuff, but 107 compilations for like 10 videos or 6 videos, like hundreds of vids you go scroll through. I know it's like probably already vids on there. You get old and new ones, put them together and shit. But just the fact that there's so many is crazy to me. It probably will never run out because the world is so big and people are always doing some dumb shit. I give them, or making maybe even a skit or some shit to like post on the internet, draw some attention to themselves. So it's just crazy to see.
On September 8th of 2025, a strange video was posted by a woman whose mother runs a daycare center at home. One day, while her mom was looking after a few kids, one of them freaks out and scares the other children around. The following video recorded the incident, but the reason she shares this video isn't just to show this particular occurrence. Apparently, something else was recorded that has left her completely terrified and she doesn't know what to make of it. This is what was caught. Take a look.
What happened?
He definitely fucking with it.
Were you in there? Were you in there? No.
You were in there, Shadi.
He knocked us over. Who knocked us over?
Maybe it was just air. Yeah, what was it done? Well, I could have said,
Did you do
Somehow, the playhouse in the corner falls on its own even though none of the children had touched it. And strangely, it happens only moments after the child ran out of the room, freaked out over something that happened inside. Neither mom nor anyone else could figure out what had scared the living daylights out of him. But recently, after posting this video, someone noticed a certain detail that might explain why he was so frightened. It goes without saying, but what they spotted has made the daycare owner deeply unsettled. Watch closely.
What happened?
It wasn't until looking closely at the footage that the daycare owner noticed a pair of hands grabbing the doorway. It seemingly recedes back into the room soon after the child lets out a piercing scream, as if reacting to it. Now, after seeing many comments on this, the daycare owner's daughter, who posted this video, makes another video giving an update on this whole situation.
I wanted to quickly show you exactly what it was that was scaring the little kid that my mom was watching. So pretty much the house, and obviously it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that. And this is the room. the crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video you can see hands gripping onto the doorway. I don't really know what to make of that. I thought at first that it was like bugs or something like that, but it looked almost like two hands like gripping on the top, like leading into this room, just like. But the main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here. We have this covered up for a reason. Apparently, the little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors. We already found someone who's going to take it off our hands and pick it up on Facebook Marketplace.
As if things couldn't get any more creepy, we now know why the little boy had screamed. He had seen something in this vanity mirror. According to him, he saw a face. For this reason, they've been covering this up with a bedsheet so that none of the kids get spooked. They don't know who or what he saw, but they've been keeping all the kids away from going inside, and they plan to keep it that way until the buyer who found this on Facebook Marketplace comes to pick it up. But one night, while looking over at the security cameras, the daycare owner's daughter sees that the child safety gate is opening on its own.
I'm sure safety gate won't stop a fucking demon.
That's fucking creepy.
Me personally, if I was a fucking evil spirit, I wouldn't let that shit stop me, nigga. Nigga, what? What is this gonna do?
Do it again.
No, I'm about to come back out. You know what? Instead of knocking that fucking table over, how about I knock your fucking face into a wall? I'll show you a demon. That's kind of fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just... Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay. Do it again. I'll wait. Do it again. Open the gate.
You asked me to open the gate. Nigga, are you surprised when I opened it? Oh, he got a boner. Okay, I see you. Yeah, that one's second. I really don't kind of know what you want me to look at.
Out of nowhere, something behind the sheet sticks out. It happens right when she
My
tells the
fault,
supposed entity to open the gate. Although nothing happens with that,
When you ask me
this
questions
happens
like that, it gets me
instead.
bricked up, man.
But
You
it's
know, I
not
can't-
just
what can I
this,
say?
which has caught the attention of the daycare owner's daughter. It's also what appears in the middle of the sheet. After standing up and recording the vanity mirror, two little indents appear on the cover, looking just like fingers pressing from the other side. The thing is though, there shouldn't be another side. The only thing beneath the sheet is the vanity mirror, which doesn't have any moving pieces. But here, something moves. Upon
my
seeing this,
fault, bro.
she immediately
Damn,
bolts
they
out
made this
in a
shit-
panic
they did
frenzy
shit ain't
as
that
something
deep,
with the
bro.
creepy mirror just happened. She has no idea what was underneath, but whatever it was, she has no intention of
This nigga
finding
with the
out
sound
or
effect,
going
bro.
back into this room. She has since locked the door, making sure no kids get inside.
That we're gonna keep the room closed off from the kiddos for now so they can play in the rest of the space.
While she waits for the buyer to pick up this item, the door remains shut. Now, not much else is known about this story, but even with a lack of info, it's still pretty creepy, which of course is often the case with these videos. But until further updates, this one remains a mystery. Now, this next video was recorded by a nurse who filmed this video for an older woman living in a nursing home. It was 2019 when she took this video, but even to this day, this footage continues to keep her up at night. She recorded this video for the ladies since she asked to be filmed. She wanted a video of herself blessing a room where apparently many residents have passed away. The seniors call this the death room because, weirdly enough, whenever a resident stays there, they either get really sick or pass away within a month or two. It's a very odd occurrence, but the old lady plans to cleanse the room and post the video to her Facebook group. But unfortunately, she doesn't post it because things don't go according to plan.
She used to load,
This
so it
is
takes
what
so
was
long to
caught.
load. Playing box head on the computer. Y'all niggas don't know about that though. Niggas go playing Roblox and Fortnite. Well, I was playing Roblox too, but I was playing classic Roblox. Niggas don't know nothing about that, yo.
Heavenly Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity, fear, and unrest. Let
Demons don't
peace
like
dwell in
chance.
every corner, and love be the foundation of every wall. Bless this home with your protection, surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil. May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your blessings. In Jesus' name.
What happened?
May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your blessings. In Jesus' name.
It happens quickly, but the
Should've seen
rosary
that shot
gets
for him.
lifted. Yet saying that is an understatement because looking closely, it actually appears as if someone had yanked the string of beads. However, no one is there. The only plausible explanation would be that the old lady had moved her arm or wrist, which made the rosary move, but clearly she doesn't. Now, the person who took this is a nurse who works at this care center, and she states that while taking this video, she couldn't help but feel nauseous. She no doubt believes that there's something off with this room and mentions that there have been other incidents involving this space. One particular incident that she can't stop thinking about is when one of her coworkers recorded this. During a group therapy session, which included a therapy dog, this happened.
Where's your other sucker? You want to have one? Use it. Sheila.
Okay, y'all might actually have some demons in that motherfucker. I'll probably evict the place. Or, you know, move out. You know what I mean? Why is the door just wide open? Of the death room. I'm just saying.
For some reason, the therapy dog breaks away from the group to stare at this room, which happens to be the same room where many people have passed away. This is unusual since dogs like this are trained to stay calm and close to their handler, yet strangely, they do this. But even weirder is the fact that they're whimpering. If no one or anything is there, then what was causing them to act this way? Only one answer comes to mind according to the nurses who work here, and it's that the room is haunted. Knowing that the so-called death room has had many elders pass away inside, residents and nurses aren't surprised by this video. But to this day, strange things continue to happen, and it's always, for some reason, involving this room.
The room of death, so spooky.
No one's in there. It's crazy. Get the light, get the light.
You say you checked it?
Yes. Did you just get that on camera? No. Stop. I don't know. I'm
Thank
not
you. Can I have a little fucking privacy for fucking once?
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Fuck.
This is insane right now.
I mean, we'd be surprised if it's called the death room. Y'all just voluntarily walking in that motherfucker. I wouldn't be in that bitch, me personally. Any room that has the death in front, as a first name, I don't know why we're walking into that place. But hey, you do you. Niggas call it the death room, be surprised when there's demons in that motherfucker.
Just like before, the room is empty, yet somehow things continue to happen inside as if someone were still living there. It's no wonder why some residents have taken it upon themselves to fix this so-called problem. From cleansing the room to asking the supposed presence to stop the activity, they've done all they could to end the
This is
occurrences.
number 5.
However, as it
It should be
seems,
going on for like
nothing
10
has
minutes.
changed. To this day,
Damn
they don't
near.
know what's going on with this room. But like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly is
We have, like,
happening
2
with
vids
room
in one.
112? At around 3 p.m. on a quiet Saturday, Bonita Adonis was home alone watching TV inside her kitchen. It wouldn't be long before her husband came back from the grocery store. According to her, it isn't often the case that she has the whole house to herself, especially considering that her relatives are staying over for a few months. But even they are away from home, leaving Bonita completely alone. However, that may not be entirely true, because based on what was captured on a security camera inside her kitchen, this happened.
What the fuck? Alright, now that's a fucking poltergeist. And if it was you, I would immediately just set the place on fire and
If it wasn't
just
for the
leave.
passing figure that briefly appeared, Bonita says that she would have written this off as nothing more than an issue with the stove. But seeing how it shook uncontrollably before lifting up and crashing down only seconds after the shadow makes her think this was anything but a typical appliance issue. Now obviously,
I'm getting
stoves
out that
don't do
fucking
this,
appliance.
but it's this fact alone that has convinced Bonita and her family that an unseen
I'm
presence had
getting
done
out
this,
that fucking
and perhaps,
house.
as
You're
they
not
believe,
seeing me
it's a
in that bitch
presence
the
they're
next
familiar
day.
with. As
I packed
mentioned
my shit
earlier,
and I'm
Bonita's
leaving.
relatives are staying over for a few months. They had gathered there after the recent passing of Bonita's grandmother, who passed away naturally under Bonita's care. Maybe, according to them, this might have been her spirit. But despite what they believe, I'll let you come
That
up with
shit
your own
angry and
conclusions.
vengeful, nigga. You-
Just what exactly occurred here? Was a ghost responsible for this? Or
Hell
had
nah.
something else been at play here that could explain this? Let me know what you think.
Who the fuck you mad at, gang? I'm sorry, bro. We friends, right? Shit, I ain't mean to
Now
fuck
this
with
next
you.
video was posted by a mother who writes that on August 13 of 2025,
genuinely
her daughter was
terrified.
alone downstairs when suddenly her Ring camera recorded something that has left her extremely concerned. It's been barely a month and a half since Jacqueline and her daughter moved into this new house. And now, after seeing what happened to her daughter on this night, she's not sure if staying here is safe. While Jacqueline is upstairs taking a shower, her daughter is by herself in the kitchen. Suddenly, this happens.
Time blowing off steam. But now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death.
I seen this movie before.
She lures Victor
The
into
chair
a
moved back?
trap, letting him
Mhm.
gain his confidence, win a few hands, just
immediately
to see
proved
what his
wrong.
tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Within 4 hours, Sally has cleaned Victor out, winning the entire $100,000 pot.
Okay, trash bagging, nothing game.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high and emotions are so high, often these disputes are carried away from the poker table. You would become so angry that you would act out violently.
Instead of just leaving the game this time, Sally's scared.
With her arm clutched, Jacqueline's daughter immediately runs upstairs to tell mom that something had touched her. Jacqueline froze upon hearing the words that no parent would ever want to hear their own child say. But unfortunately, there's evidence. Something had apparently left a mark on her forearm. Now, Jacqueline states that this photo was taken only minutes after being told by her daughter, at which point she reviewed the footage from downstairs. Seeing no one else around, she wasn't sure what to make of this. But seeing the bag on the couch move on its own and a small object throw itself at her daughter has led her to believe that this was supernatural.
The entire $100,000 pot.
Whether paranormal or not, her daughter's suddenly crying and the mark on her arm is pretty
She got
strange.
fucking rage baited.
But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Knock the bag down, then give her a pinch on the fucking
Now,
arm.
taking place inside a family's
Fucking
home,
loser,
a
get out
mother
my
named
face.
Courtney films a video of a car seat sitting in the living room. It belongs to
I
her
mean,
baby
damn,
daughter,
nigga,
who
I'll slap
isn't
the
using
fuck
it
out
at
of
the
you.
moment. However, if she had been, then what just happened earlier wouldn't be so creepy, because according to mom, it was just then that the car seat shook on its own.
Literally nothing here. My baby is sleeping. Don't have a remote. It just did
My shit is
something.
randomly on the board. Yep.
Even the
You heard
family
that,
dog
nigga?
was freaked out by this. They growl and bark as if sensing something dangerous, but clearly nothing is there. If a couple of toys had been there, then one could argue that the shaking was mainly due to a child's toy that vibrates. But as Courtney explains, that wouldn't be possible because the way it shook was too intense for any toy to generate. The car seat had done this on its own. While nothing in this video seems to show what it could have been, it's the following video that Courtney shared where things get much weirder.
Man, I am
According to
tired,
her,
gang.
there had been another creepy incident just like this, but unlike recently, this one has left her terrified. While folding laundry and listening to her favorite podcast, this happens.
I'm just gonna give this one video a chance. We'll see how it goes. And we drive there. It's 2.5 hours away, and it looked exactly like my vision. And immediately in my heart, like I cannot explain the feeling in my heart. Like it just felt warm, and I'm like, this is it. Like this is my vision. And you guys are like, wow, this sounds like such an amazing story. God is good. God is great. He is all the time. But there's more to it. And this is just, wow. Looking back, I'm like, God really, he just loves us so much. But, so I secured that wedding venue. It's great. Everything's good to go. I signed the papers. I called Drew. He was like in the thick of the PA school at the time. And so he couldn't tour with me. He had a test that day. And I was like, this is it. This is my vision. And so fast forward to the wedding day. Fast forward to the wedding week. The entire week of the wedding, it says it's going to pour down, storm down.
That baby bottle, bitch.
Not only that, it's going to be hot.
Like something out of a horror movie, Courtney's dog begins to growl in an empty
These niggas don't learn
space.
now.
They walk slowly
Don't
and
fuck with
cautiously,
me.
as if scared
I'm
to
the
approach
baby
whatever is
bottle
there.
knocker.
Then, after leaving the room, this happens. A baby bottle slightly moves before plunging right next to Courtney. Naturally, she gets up and leaves in a panic frenzy with her baby. Something weird had just happened, and she wasn't having it. Now, despite there being not much info on the story, it's pretty clear that something strange is going on at Courtney's home, whether it's a ghost or not. These two occurrences have no doubt scared the living daylights out of her. But for now, as with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Ooh.
If you caught something
It's
creepy on camera,
hideous.
or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in
Oh,
the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Yep. Send some videos, y'all.
Now this final segment features a few clips that all come from a bakery in West Virginia, and it goes without saying, but each video is pretty creepy. The bakery in question is known as Rock City Bakery, and recently, the co-owner of the shop has been posting
Super
videos that she
haunted.
wasn't able to share until recently. Now, according to
From down
Morgan,
here,
the
dude, it's super
co-owner, all these
fucking
incidents
haunted,
that were
bro.
caught on camera are thought to be the doing of a ghost that all employees call Harry. Harry apparently has been responsible for all
Has a Harry
strange things that
fucking
happen at
attitude,
work,
not shout the
from
counter.
kitchen trays that fly off the
No,
counter
fuck
to
you
heavy
too,
equipment
Harry.
that appears to be pushed by an unseen force. It's safe to say that the bakery
Can't
has
at
seen a
least
lot
push
of
a chair
creepy
in for
stuff,
once in a fucking
but
while.
nothing compares to the following two videos that were caught at this bakery. According to Morgan, these are videos that she doesn't like to watch as it makes her feel uneasy when she comes to work. Now, just for context, Morgan would always find misplaced items around the shop, but the one item that's
my
commonly
fucking
found
rag
in
on the
odd
floor.
places is a plastic bowl that's shaped like a spider web. There's actually more than one of these, and for some reason, each one is usually found in places where they shouldn't be in. Morgan believes that Harry, the ghost, is responsible for this. It would happen so often that Morgan had to throw away all the bowls to stop the activity, and it did stop for a while, but then one day, while working a busy shift, Morgan notices a spiderweb bowl laying on the couch where all the customers sit. Perhaps someone had brought it in and left it by accident. Regardless of how
Bowls
it
on the
got
fucking
there,
floor.
Morgan was spooked out of her mind. So, she checks the cameras to see how the bowl had got there, and what she sees scares her to her core. According to Morgan, it appears as if the bowl had morphed out of a painting inside their shop. Have a look.
threw that bitch down. Ugh. Fucking humans.
Like viewers,
Hold the
Morgan
fucking
doesn't know what to
candy.
make of this. It looks as if the bowl came out of the
just
painting.
phased.
She believes that this had to be Harry somehow, doing this as an attempt to get back at her for throwing the bowls away. While it's unsure if that's the case, another incident similar to this one was caught on camera that's made her and everyone else at the bakery pretty unnerved. During the late hours of the night, this happens. Like before, something comes out of a painting, but this time, more things happen around. Looking closely, a plastic skeleton falls on its own, but after whatever this was had come out of the painting. As it turns out though, that object was a can of soda. Not really sure what to make of this,
Can of
Morgan
soda
shares the
just shitting
footage
out the
online
painting.
in the hopes that someone could explain this. So
Fart him
far,
out his
neither
ass.
video has been solved. But still, there continues to be strange things that happen at this bakery.
Oh, damn.
Whether it's Harry the ghost
Yeah, that
or
nigga is
something
mad.
else, they're still freaked out by all these occurrences. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below.
I don't know, man. You tell me. Oh, goodbye.